You tell me exactly what you want, and I will very carefully explain to you why it cannot be.
What?
Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Young here and welcome to a Grand Theft Auto 5 news update. Recently, Famitsu released an article about Grand Theft Auto 5 that was soon translated after for Western audiences, and Rockstar has also released a number of new screenshots while giving us a window for their Grand Theft Auto Online reveal. Some cool stuff to talk about, so without further ado, let's dive right into it. First, let's talk a bit about the Famitsu article. Most of the information was reiteration of what we already know, like the fact that the game features one of the biggest, if not the biggest, open world ever, alongside the fact that the game allows players to switch between 3 main characters, each with their own specialties, etc. The article also talks about the various locations within Los Santos, from the high-class Rockford Hills area, the immigrant magnet and the gang war rampant South Los Santos region, to the hillbilly region of Blaine County Sandy Shores. They also talk about some of the various vehicles that players will have access to in the game. They mention aerial vehicles like commercial planes, fighters and helicopters, conventional land vehicles like bikes, trucks and jeeps, and less conventional vehicles like submarines. I find it interesting that Famitsu is hyping up Grand Theft Auto 5, considering the Japanese audience aren't really all that into Western games. Regardless, the more the merrier. Now, let's talk about some of the new screenshots that Rockstar unveiled. First up, we have a screenshot of Franklin fully embracing the colors of the Grove Street families while popping some bullets. Notice some of the various vinyl on the motorcycle. The latest GTA 5 trailer already showed off the ability to fully customize cars, so I don't see why they won't do the same for motorcycles. Also interesting to note is Franklin's helmet. Perhaps there's the possibility to customize our motorcycle helmets as well. If not, at least expect to see a good number of custom helmet options to choose from. Next up, we got to look at a beautiful view of Los Santos' shore, with nature looming in the background. Rockstar has already confirmed that unlike in past GTA games, nature will certainly play a role in this game, even featuring a number of animals that will interact with each other. And of course, this opens doors for recreational activities like hunting. The next screenshot shows Michael wielding a grenade launcher, which is actually one of the weapons we saw on the weapon wheel during the gameplay trailer. Not much else to it really, blowing shit up, typical day. We are then given a look at this rather colorful car. I don't think they come stock like that. This car was likely customized. Everything from the paint job, the custom tires, and who knows what else. We are also given a look at a commercial plane which players can pilot. This is no ordinary commercial plane, however. Its small size is clear indication that it's a private jet, and based on that fire, this jet is probably not going to stay in the air for too long. In the background, you will notice the beautiful skyline of Los Santos, although I will admit, this particular screenshot is starting to show the limited capabilities of current generation consoles. For those who don't know, open world games usually have various models for the same object. They use the low resolution models when players are far away, and once players get close enough, those low-resolution models are replaced with the default high-resolution models that players are used to. When players see the transition, that is what us gamers like to call pop-in. Anyways, next up is a screenshot of Trevor doing his thing at the strip club. Damn, I've never seen the guy so happy. The shirt here is a nice homage to past GTA games. It is showing off Love Fist, the heavy metal band featured in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. We are then taken to the air, but this time with helicopters. Unlike the conventional helicopters we've seen before, what Trevor is piloting here is military-grade stuff. How Trevor managed to steal this though? No freaking idea. I'd expect this vehicle to serve as a role on one of the major heists, since, if you recall in the gameplay trailer, one of the things on the to-do list was to get military-grade equipment. Then we are back to Franklin, showing a more peaceful side of his life. I don't know if this is his default apartment or if it's one of the homes bought through the game's real estate system, but regardless, looks pretty neat. One of Franklin's unique features is the ability to own a dog. His name is Chop, a Rottweiler seen many times in past trailers and screenshots, helping Franklin out in his missions. We are then given another badass look at Michael, who is the most proficient when it comes to shooting. A lot of impressive graphical effects here for a current-gen console. Here is Trevor once again, this time featuring him in his underwear, fleeing from the police using an ATV. The location in the background is obviously somewhere in Blaine County, the hillbilly region of Los Santos. Now here's an interesting screenshot. What we are looking at here is probably the back of a ship of sorts, likely a yacht. Most interesting of all is this character sneaking in with a scuba diving suit. It's good to know that scuba diving won't just be a recreational activity, that would be kind of boring. Scuba diving will actually serve a purpose in some missions, particularly infiltration missions. The next shot also takes place on the water, this time featuring Michael riding a high-speed boat. Not much else to point out really, apart from the beautiful landscape in the background. The next screenshot features a familiar bridge from the gameplay trailer, except this time Franklin is the one in pursuit instead of Trevor. On Franklin's back is what better be a parachute for his sake. There's not a lot of height there though, so I don't know if something like this would be possible in real life, but oh well. And last but not least, we gotta look at Michael chilling in his house, listening to some music, looking pimp as always. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but while players have always had the ability to listen to tracks through the radio, they have really never been able to carry music players around. The fact that Michael is listening to some music here makes me think that maybe players will have access to a portable MP3 player that will allow players to listen to music at any time. Hell, maybe players can add their own music from their console's hard drive or something. This is just wild speculation though. Before I take my leave, I want to talk about Grand Theft Auto Online. Rockstar has confirmed that we can expect to see some kind of trailer for it sometime in August, so look forward to it. I'll be sure to get an analysis together when the time comes, so to be further updated on Grand Theft Auto 5, be sure to join the nation and subscribe to Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much, and Young out!